Welcome back, everybody, to opening day in FIFAPros.club. Today, Leicester hosts the Spurs. First game for both of these teams in league play, expected to be an exciting match. So let's quickly go through the squads. Leicester running a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Jack Shepherd up top. You got Talang over there on the left, fell in the middle. The big man, Bramble Jr., coming out of the back at CB to play CDM. Curious move by manager Ross. And another curious move by manager Jacob Ross is Adebayor dropping down from up top down to left back. Interesting move. Adebayor, he's good, high potential guy, lots of speed. He's going to be playing a little bit more in that wide wing back position. I think they're trying to get him further up the pitch to give some deliveries. He's had some great crosses so far in training. So let's go look at the team that many thought, including myself, is going to be a force to be reckoned with. That is the Tottenham Hotspurs. Up top, you've got Lawrence and Chapman. Chapman, the scoring extraordinaire from Derry. You got the field general DeMarco and Cash Narang. So let's get this party started again. Two big teams. Both of these teams in the Premier Academy League B. A and B mean absolutely nothing right now, but it will mean something at the end of the season when we do some promotion and relegation and officially set the Premiership apart from the League Championship. So, Leicester and Ross, 58, 57, 55, will batter the high-powered Spurs, 59, 58, 54. Obviously, they need some help on defense. So we'll see how these teams match up. We're going to go with the home blues here for the Foxes, and we'll go with the home whites for Tottenham to help us tell the differences on the screen. So Tottenham definitely didn't live up to expectations in the preseason. Didn't score much whatsoever. Fletcher got their only goal in preseason. Definitely a disappointment for manager Tim and the Spurs. Leicester, however, was scoring at a pretty decent clip. Jack Shepherd with a goal. Titus Bramble with a goal. Harrison Fellinairs with a goal. So let's get us out to King Power Stadium as Leicester hosts the Tottenham Cold Spurs. Players are coming out onto the field. Leicester fans definitely in attendance. Chapman talking to Thompson there. DeMarco on looking. Got Cash Narang. You can see Blundred's red hair. There's Joe Ferris, center back. Let's go through these lineups real quick. Leicester, Riley Jones between the sticks in the back. Quiroz, Pareda, Burbage, and Adebayor. In the CDM, Titus Bramble. In the middle, you got Monty and Talang. Harrison fell at Cam. Jack Shepherd and Brandon Ayres with a sweet bullet mullet up top. Quiroz with the captain's band. There's Chapman getting ready to rock and roll. Let's look at the Spurs. In the keeper, Jack Thompson. Got Chris Dunn, Narang, Ferris, and Blundred in the back. Fletcher and DeMarco, the field general, in the middle. Up top, a four-man crew, Bolton, Chapman, Lawrence, and Coy. And there's Chapman with the armband. I'm expecting big things in this game. Expecting some scores. I'm predicting a 3-2 win by the Spurs. Might be a little bit biased. We'll see what the result is here. Kicking off here at King Power. Leicester in the blues. The Spurs in the white. Talang, Adebayor, switching it over towards Pareda. Fell dumps it down to Monty. Monty with a little bit of room here decides to pull it back. Fell in the middle. Shepard. Fell in the box. Decides to drop it back to the big boy, Bramble Jr. Back to Ayers. Very patient here. That's what this Leicester team is known for, patience. Monty down at the bottom of your screen looking to put it in. Nice clear away. Looked like Joe Ferris got that one out of there. But Taleng, who's been begging me to get rid of that bald spot, with the ball. Back come the Spurs. Chapman dumps it. Not a good pass. I think he was expecting a run. Nothing doing. Turnover. Bramble Jr. Mani. Look at the big boy get in the box. Bramble Jr. looking for the cross. Puts it in. And Narang saves him. Cash Narang with the last second clearance. As the big boy Bramble gallops into the box. Narang was in the right place at the right time. Adebayor on corners. Dumps it in. Burbage gets a header on it. Another big shot. Another shot. Nice save. Thompson. Getting a little chaotic there in the box. Number of shots getting deflected around. Leicester stepping in and controlling the pitch. Bramble again. Lots of touches for the big man early. Look at him cutting in the box. Saying, give me the ball, guys. Nice work out there by Adebayor. Tries to give it a clear. Curl. Cleared out of the box by Thompson. Looks like we're going to have another corner here. Adebayor lines up. Dumps it in the box. Blundred heads it out of there all the way to midfield. That red head with some superpower header. Dunn gives it to Bolotin. Bolotin makes a nice move there. Spurs approach midfield. Chapman with the ball. Lawrence dumps it down to Coy. Coy is all alone in the box looking for Lawrence. Blundred's looking for the cross here. Now he's in the box. Blundred with the pass, and there's the shot! And just like that, the Derry superstar, Joe Chapman, with the goal. What a pass. And the Spurs are on the board. Blundred gives it off. It comes right back to him. Blundred just with a nice pass right there to Chapman. Blisters one into the box. And the Leicester keeper can do nothing. And Burbage puts his head down as Chapman gets his first league goal in the 19th minute for the Spurs. Spurs 1, Leicester 0. Ross is barking instructions on the sideline. He was not happy with that. Nice play by Blundred, and back come the Spurs. Lawrence getting knocked around in midfield. Dumps it back to Narang. Narang to Fletcher. Fletcher finally getting a touch in this game. As soon as we mention his name, he's like, hey, I'm going to take a shot. Shankaroo. Nothing doing. You know what, though? It would have been on target if the net was 50 feet to the left. Just a bit wide there, Fletcher. Riley Jones punches it towards midfield. Leicester controls it. Taleng to Fell. I gotta say, I like the way Bramble Jr.'s been playing. Moving him up seems like a stroke of genius by Ross. And there's a quick shot. I think Thompson may have lost that shot in the bodies by Jack Shepherd. He got a late break on that and had to deflect it wide. Seemed like a pretty easy play there. It's going to cost him a corner, though. Adebayor puts it in, cleared out. Chapman is battling the bullet mullet. Jax tries another shot, deflected. Shepherd's a little impatient with some of these strikes. Trying to one-time everything. He needs to calm down. I know it's nervous day here for him. Opening day of league play. Blundred here at the bottom of your screen. Taps it up. Was looking for what looked to have been Lawrence, but cut off by the Foxes. Junior with the ball. Dumps it down to Monty. Monty loses the ball to Blundred. This Blundred kid's going to be good. Very agile. Out comes Coy. Lawrence. Back to Coy. Coy's got a step on his man. Kicks it back. DeMarco with the ball. Nice pass into a cutting Coy. Coy's got Chapman cutting in. Too late on the pass. Coy had the angle. Chapman just got in too quick. And Coy was too slow on the delivery. But back come the Spurs. Fletcher to Chapman. Chapman back to DeMarco. DeMarco takes the shot and bang! That Chapman and DeMarco combination is deadly. And DeMarco, who's been working on his long shot and his shot power in training, shows us that his efforts are coming to fruition. Beautiful pass. Right. Bang. Back of the net. Not much Riley Jones can do on that one. Ferris, Chapman, DeMarco, and Dunn celebrate. Leicester 0 and the visiting Spurs 2. It's getting quiet in King Power here as the Spurs have taken a commanding 2-0 lead. 36th minute. Leicester hasn't played that bad. They've just given up too much space at the wrong time. Fell. Nice control over there by Talang. Drops it off to Fell. Ayers in the box. Talang looking for a cross. And Adebayor loses it out of bounds. Adebayor had a couple of assists in the preseason. So it's interesting to see how Ross is handling this team here. Bramble Jr. with the ball at the top of the box. Dumps it into Shepherd. Shepherd to Fell. Fell takes a shot. Didn't get too much on it. Flag went up anyway. Speaking of Fell, he had a goal and an assist in the preseason. Solid effort there. Monty with the break. He's got Ayers in the middle. Couldn't find a lane. Quiroz with the ball here. Monty's got some room. Crosses it into nobody and cleared out easily by the Spurs defense and Cash Narang. The Spurs have done what we expected them to do in preseason. They've come out hot. Nice play there by Coy. DeMarco to Lawrence to Fletcher. Any second now, we'll hear the whistle. Bulletin with the break-in. You got Fletcher and Chapman coming into the box. You got Lawrence joining them. Bulletin just couldn't get a lane to shoot that cross in, and they end up turning it over, and there's your halftime whistle. You got to think Spurs fans are pretty happy about the first half. Ayers, slow day at the office. Look at that. Not much going for the striker. But he's not the bullet mullet for nothing. The bullet mullet's got a big-time shot. But right now he's down to Chapman and DeMarco. And the Tottenham Hotspurs. As you can see, Leicester's controlled the ball, but not the score. Let's get ready for second half here at King Power. And see if these lineup modifications here can work for manager Jacob. We're going to take a break here. Just enjoy the match. Ah, the beauties of simulation soccer when someone knocks at your front door. We're back at it, 52nd minute. I don't need pine straw. My yard looks good already. Ayers breaks in, takes a shot. Nice save by Thompson. Like I said, the bullet mullet. Look at that hard shot. Just got a finger on it. Probably was tailing wide. Adebayor lining up for yet another corner for the Leicester squad. Trying to put something in the back of the net to cut this lead in half. Burbage looks for the header. Can't find it. Back comes Bolton with the surfer Patrick Swayze hairdo. Keanu Reeves battling. He's got plenty of room. Looked like he had Chapman breaking in. He's got Lawrence in now. He's got a couple of guys in the box. There's the pass across to Lawrence, and Lawrence mishandles the ball. Oh my goodness. It was an easy put away for Lawrence on the great pass by Keanu Reeves. And Lawrence fumbles it at his feet. I think even he was surprised at how wide open he was in the box. And back comes Leicester. Talang with the ball, chops it in. Bramble cutting in. Look at that CDM, that big boy everywhere. And back come the Spurs again. Chapman crossing it over to Coy. Nice long ball. Coy with a bunch of space. He's got Lawrence open again, but Coy may come in and take the shot himself. Takes the shot. Save. Riley Jones. Nice move there by Coy, finding the spot to take the shot, and Riley Jones keeps it out. Wow. The Spurs are putting some serious pressure here on Leicester. DeMarco with the corner, drops it short to Coy. Flips it in the box. Nobody home. Adebayor clears it. Nice play. Leicester turning it over here. Well, they gained control back. Ayers, looks like they've got a break. Oh, and he had Talang wide open. But Chris Dunn steps in the lane and takes the ball. Or our boy Talang would have had nothing but one-on-one with the keeper. Chapman looks for Lawrence and turns the ball over. This game has got excitement written all over it now here in the 64th minute. The game is really opened up. Players are spread out across the pitch. I wouldn't be surprised to see one or two more goals in this one. Bolton dumps it down to Dunn. Ferris with the ball. Puts it over. Not a good pass right there. Turned it over. Back comes Bramble to Monty. Porita dumps it in. Fell. Talang. Talang asked me about his hairdo again, and I said, I don't know if I have the heart to change it. I've become so accustomed to seeing that bald spot on the pitch. Adamani out. Akshay Shrivastava in. But I'm going to miss that bald spot once we have to put some hair on him. Fell with the ball. Leicester still controlling possession, but not controlling the score. Talang. Adebayor. See how high he's playing on the pitch? Offsides on our boy. Baldy McBalderson. Oh. Not sure I agree with that one. But it's in the 72nd minute now. Chapman with the ball. Cuts it down to Bulletin. Bulletin's got a lot of room. Chapman's cutting in. Lawrence is in the box. They're all in the box. Lawrence with the ball. And again, Lawrence flubs it. Another golden opportunity for the Spurs to put this game away officially. Another wonderful pass by Bolotin. And Lawrence flubs it again. Unbelievable. Spurs fans. The away team could easily be 4-0 here. And what a statement that would be here at King Power on opening day. But Lawrence, he's going to have a tough sleep tonight. He's going to watch this game film over and over again and wonder what happened. But the Spurs are still controlling this game. Lawrence and Chapman controlling up top. Dumps it down again to Bulletin. And guess who's cutting in the box again? Lawrence. Can he redeem himself? No pass this time from Bulletin. Maybe Jacob was thinking twice before dumping it into Lawrence. Ball's bouncing around. Haphazardless Burbage. Grabs it. Clears it. Burbage has looked good back there so far, I think. And back come the Spurs. Pressing again. Blundred. Lawrence dumps it in. Looked like it was to DeMarco, but DeMarco got bodied off the ball. And Talang pushes it up. And here they come. Bramble Jr. Look at the CDM way up on the pitch. Lots of movement here. Talang with the break. Bramble Jr. Not exactly sure what Bramble was doing there. Not sure if it was a pass. Not sure if it was a shot. But what I do know, it was garbage. 2-0 still, Spurs. They had a 3-on-1 break, and Leicester Foxes blew it. Shepard, who's been really quiet this game, tries for the cross. Ball goes out of bounds. 87th minute. Foxes looking for something to build off of here. Lots of play in the box. Back to Adebayor. Adebayor can rip it from this area. Here he comes and he takes the shot. But right at Thompson. Just a few seconds remaining in this game. Looks like the Spurs are headed to 3 points on opening day. While the Foxes will have to go back and regroup. Questions will abound in regards to where Adebayor played and where Bramble Jr. played. But I will say that Bramble Jr. and Adebayor both played very well in these spots. But the fans are going to expect more. Any second the whistle. And there it is. And congratulations to the Tottenham Hotspurs for taking the first game 2-0 and taking home 3 points. Leicester fans booing. They're not happy with the output. Looks like Ross has got some work to do. There's DeMarco with the big goal. He and Chapman chatting as they walk off the pitch here. Big games for both of those gentlemen. Chapman with the 19. DeMarco with the 35. Connor Burbage not happy. I wouldn't be either, Connor. Let's take a moment to quickly go through the stats here. The losing team. Look at Bramble Jr. 8.0. He didn't play striker, but it's funny to see him up there on this ridiculously stupid error screen. Harrison Fell played okay. The rest of the team, not much. No goals, no assists, shots on target, not much to talk about it. Parita had one. Adebayor had a couple from that left wing position. Passes, too many turnovers up top. Shepard with some errant passes, Ayers with some errant passes. Fell looked really good. Adebayor with a lot of errant passes. Dribbles completed, Fell again perfect in the middle. Talang was good. Bramble was great. I mean, come on, guys. Bramble Jr. was fantastic in this game. So was Ayers. Shepard was solid, but they didn't get enough done. Crosses, not much to talk about. Tackles, Bramble with a big tackle. And Riley Jones made 5 saves. So let's go over to the winners. Chapman gets the game ball with an 8.8 rating. Fantastic game for Mr. Chapman. Goals by DeMarco and Chapman. Assists by Chapman and Blundred. Blundred with the wonderful pass that Chapman put away. Shots on target. Shots everywhere. Look how balanced this team play. Coy, Lawrence, Chapman, DeMarco, Fletcher all took shots. Decent control. Blundred 14 of 15. Fletcher perfect, 12 of 12. Dribbles completed. Coy looked great. DeMarco and Fletcher and Blundred all perfect. Lots of perfectness over here. Jacob Bulletin could have had 2 assists easily. Crosses completed. Bulletin dropped 2 in. Those 2 were both to Mr. Brandon Lawrence. But Mr. Brandon Lawrence had a tough game with the ball at his feet. Tackles DeMarco and Cloy and Blundred and Narang and Dunn all had one as they played great defense on the Spurs team. And that's why Jack Thompson got the clean sheet, making 8 saves. Almost tempted to give Jack Thompson the man of the match with those 8 saves. If he had made a couple more, I probably would have. Nonetheless, biased a little bit, but Chapman gets the man of the match. Leicester controlled the ball. That's something that Ross could look forward to. His team plays the possession type of game, but they're going to need more. Spurs didn't do a great job passing the ball, but nonetheless, they come up with the win. Until next time, signing off. Stay safe out there.